Have you ever been scrolling through Amazon and seen additional badges such as the small business badge? Hi, my name is Aaron Farrell with Sellozo, and in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can go about seeing whether or not you qualify for the small business badge, and also what the importance of having the small business badge means for you and your business. Stay tuned. All right, so hopping right into it here, I'm on the Amazon page right now, and you can see right here, I typed in handmade soap, and essentially as I scroll through, first I'm seeing the banner, brand ad right here, and then as I scroll down, I start to see these other sponsored products. However, if you notice, there's a difference between these three and this one. And what is that difference? Well, it's the small business badge right here. And how cool is that? You get a actual badge right on your Amazon listing, which is going to help you improve on click-through rate and basically just people considering buying your product versus buying someone else's product, right? Because generally speaking, a lot of people, like to support small businesses. So the fact that we can have this ability now to add the small business badge, I think is definitely huge, because you can certainly tell a difference between this product right here and this product right here just because of the small business badge right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other product. Let's say if we were going to type in creatine, right? Very popular workout supplement. So type in creatine, hit enter. All right, same banner ad here, and then we scroll, we've got these sponsored products right here, and you can see looks like none of them actually have the small business badge. And this is actually very, very huge, because having worked in this particular space myself in the sports nutrition, it is heavily competitive. So anything that you can do to make yourself stand out from the crowd is going to be very beneficial, right? Let's go ahead and type in something else. Let's say, the stereotypical garlic press, right? Let's see what we got here. All right, well, again, here you can see we've got featured from our brands. Looks like this might be part of Amazon. No badge there, of course, because they're definitely not a small business. Then we've got this other one that is sponsored. That one also doesn't have a small business tag. And then we've got this one, the Or Blue, that does have the small business tag. So you can see, as of right now, really there's not a huge amount of competition for the small business badge. Yeah, there are a couple brands out there that are actually taking advantage. That's the same brand, this is a different one, but for the most part, not a lot of brands are currently utilizing it. And you might be wondering, well, do I even qualify, for the small business badge? Well, we'll get into that in just a moment. But before we do that, I did want to hop into the listing here to see in terms of how it's displaying inside of the listing itself. So before, they didn't actually have this in the additional details. Now they're actually allowing the small business icon to actually show up as you hit the listing. So this could actually improve on your conversions just by having this badge alone. Seeing it initially on the search result, that's going to improve what's called the CTR, or click-through rate. But once you get into the listing, that's going to hopefully improve your CVR, which is your conversion rate, right? This is just an added feature, added thing that you can do on your Amazon listing to try to stand out from the crowd, try to get there, while it's still early, especially before a bunch of other companies jump on it. Make yourself stand out. Unfortunately, I don't have an exact metric in terms of click-through rate or conversion rate, right? So yeah, with Amazon, who knows, they may end up releasing this data, but they may not. We might not know exactly what the conversion rate is or what the click-through rate boost is, at least directly from Amazon. Right now, if we're testing it on our own listing, on our own paid advertising rate, we're going to start to see whether or not that actually has an impact on the click-through rate. And the higher the click-through rate, chances are the more people that are going to land on your listing. Once they get on your listing, higher conversion rate means probably more sales. So you'll probably see a little bit of a sales lift, if nothing else. But I would say, at least in the current climate, if you can get in on this program, you definitely should. You might be asking, like I said before, what are the requirements? We're going to go ahead and hop into that right now. So basically, This is a small business FAQ or products FAQ, and I'll actually link that in the description below so you can read through it. And I don't basically bore you with reading through all of this, but just to kind of highlight here, basically, what is the qualification for a small business, you might ask? Well, essentially Amazon's following the Gartner's definition of SMB or small business, and small businesses are eligible if they are registered with brand registry. So you also have to have your trademark and be brand registered, or you can participate in the handmade program and still get the small business badge. It says the specific products that receive the badges are from small business brands and artisans based in the US. One thing to note, if you're selling on other marketplaces, at least as of right now, it doesn't look like they have the same capability. What are the benefits? Basically, it says the badge will indicate to customers that the products that they are viewing are from a small business. In addition, some businesses will have the opportunity to be included in special events and promotions in the Amazon store. So, but there is no added cost. Right here you can see, I was just reading that as I was speaking, and yeah, there's other questions here, you know, that you can read through, and I'll let you kind of go through yourself. But hopping over to Gartner real quick, just to check and see, does your business actually qualify? Well, number one, you know, are you a US based business? If you are, you might qualify. Number two, you know, do you qualify in this small and mid-sized business category, which they're essentially saying that any company that has less than 100 employees and less than $50 million in annual revenue. So basically a ton of companies, right? Like not a lot of companies are over even $1 million a year. Percentage wise, I think maybe like 4% of businesses actually hit over $1 million a year. You know, on average, obviously it can vary from industry to industry, niche to niche, but that's pretty flexible in my opinion to go up to 100 employees and $50 million. And to me, it seems like a no-brainer. It's like, why would you not do this when you know that by doing it, it could only improve upon your current results? It's not going to be negative towards your results, right? Like it's not going to decrease your sales, and if anything, it's going to increase your sales. So guys, if you did get some value from this video, I'd really appreciate if you gave us a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified of other videos just like this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.